About these trees.
Well, before the trees, in order to repair this fence, take a picture of this. All this debris right here, when I go to remove the old fence, is going to fall into the yard. So from the line of the fence that is enclosing in on your side, that's all going to be pulled out. Everything, and it's up, what, a foot high all the way down? All of that stuff would have to come out in order for you to actually redo this fence, period. These trees right here are from their side, but they grew through the chain link wire. The wire growing into them, so therefore they're actually kind of weak because the wire is intermeshed into the tree. And there's 3 of them like that. This tree, the one is saying it's a healthy tree, if you come on this side, it's full of stress cracks. That whole side is all stress cracks all the way up. And if you look on that side, you can't get around that way. It's full of holes from, see, you can see the holes right in the tree. Look right up there where that knot is. That's a hole going into the tree, full of ants. They're all over this thing. This tree is ants and termite riddled, I should say. Just like if you look at the base of that one that they did cut down, you can see how punky it is and a hole in it. If they were to cut this tree down right here, it's going to have holes in the center of it because it's rotting. The stress cracks on it are ridiculous. It's a mess.
But they said no, it's a healthy tree.
No,
and if you look how tall it is, if it falls, this is going to land on this beautiful house. But the city of Lowell, Lowell Public Works, which the mayor refuses to call me back, Lowell Public Works, Eileen, their boss, she refuses to call me back. The guy Dave that works at Lowell Public Works, Mike that works at Lowell Public Works, he's the one that's saying he's a tree guy. He refuses to call me back. Mike Bayless, he refuses to call me back. He says there's nothing wrong with these trees, and he's not even a tree guy. But they said he knows what he's talking about. But look at my property damage. Look at how well they clean the trash up. And I called them 3 times to pick up the garbage. Now you know why Lowell is a mess. But we pay them. How much do they get paid an hour? Look at, this is what they clean. 3 times I called Lowell Public Works. 3 times. Oh, we also found rubbers. We also had them pull 3 mattresses out of here. And we also have junkies coming here. And we even had a lady come here a month ago, pull her car over and take a pee. How's that one? And you know what they told me? Well, they do that over here at Lowell Public Works. And I said, well, the difference is this is residential and where you are the railroad tracks. So stop giving me that crap. There's some more. Look, growing right through my property. Isn't that great? Now, Larry, oh, this is the tree. And I had to pay to have this cut because it was growing on my side from their property because it took them 6 months to cut this tree down. But, so they said this is rotted, but all these trees are all here at the same time, the same years, since 1962. So look how tall these trees are, okay? So you're gonna tell me that if these trees fall, they're not gonna fall on my house? All right, Larry, so what about the other trees?
Well, this is all grown in. In other words, this fence cannot be replaced and a new one put up in the same spot. I mean, I'd love to utilize these posts, leave over them, put it in the same spot, but that tree grew up against it, it's out. I mean, I'm not, pointing fingers at whatever. Trees do what they do, but this was not taken care of the way it should have been. The city should have came over and cleaned it out. Cleaned all this debris out. I mean, look at it. It's 2 feet high all over that edge. That's all gonna fall and wash into this yard no matter what you do. Unless you leave the old fence there and put a new fence in front of it all the way. But those trees, that tree, those 3 would have to be removed the small
Okay,
ones that are
they're
going through
telling
the
me
fence.
this one's not rotted.
This one does not appear to be rotted. It looks pretty healthy. It does have a few stress cracks in it, but it appears to be a pretty healthy tree.
Okay, but to
But
be
it-
that
I mean,
tall,
you
look
can
at
see
up
the
here.
stress cracks in it, but I mean, it appears to be a pretty healthy tree. The other
But
ones
look
are
how
not.
tall they are. That's crazy. They can't cut that down. We're losing connection here, guys. Sorry. I'm going to show you how damn tall they are. Look. Look at how tall those trees are. Seriously. And there's the house. Okay? Seriously. Look at the damage on this guy's property from this tree over here that fell. And look, when they cut the tree down, they just left the logs there.
Yeah, I
How's
like
that? Huh?
I like that.
They
All
just
the logs
left
are
it
just-
there. They just left them there. They don't care. That's Lowell for you, okay? So anyway, I hope you guys like the video. Look at the trash. Okay? So remember when you're gonna vote? Because, you know, they promise you everything when you're going to vote. Vote for me. Hold a sign up. Go freeze your butt off. Vote for me. Yeah. Remember when you're voting. Don't forget this video. Thank you.
So, while they were here, why didn't they at least take